All right, Tuesday edition of the Carolina weather video here for this 15th day of June. I'm meteorologist Matthew East back here with you this morning, and I want to start off with a look of one of the photos sent in to us from Diane Willard, one of our viewers in Winston-Salem, and there's been a lot of scenes like that across the region over the past several days. Some wind damage with some pretty powerful afternoon thunderstorms that have been firing. There's all the storm reports from Monday and Monday evening, all of those blue dots representing where a wind damage report came in. And we've seen that. There's been a hot and a humid pattern, and then as we've gotten into the afternoon, we've had some pretty strong thunderstorms developing, and they've produced a lot of cloud to ground lightning. There's been a lot of issues with house fires due to that lightning as well, and a lot of those type of generally minor type of wind damage reports as well. Now, things relatively quiet across the southeast this morning. A few showers forming around Wilmington. A couple showers up in West Virginia as well, but this is the quietest part of the day here during the 5 a.m. hour. And we'll have several more quiet hours before some more storms fire later today. It's a very, very muggy pattern. These are the dew point temperatures. This is the 70-degree dew point line. This is the 65-degree dew point line. So most folks all across the eastern United States in a very warm, very muggy pattern. And the pink shaded counties here in Georgia and South Carolina, that is a heat advisory. Columbia, South Carolina, for 2 consecutive days has hit 100 degrees. And they have a good chance of doing that again today. Even right along the coast, Myrtle Beach, Charleston, even out of Savannah. We're talking mid to even some instances upper 90s for high temperatures today. Heat index values over 105 and even over 110 degrees at times. Now, not that hot over North Carolina and up into Virginia, but still hot enough. A lot of Piedmont highs today, low to mid 90s, as we have this ridging still in place at the upper levels. And as we look out in time here, this is Friday, and this is all the way out to Tuesday of next week. This is not a lot of change. The main core of westerlies well off to our north, and a warm and stagnant pattern all across our entire region. Now, this is today, this afternoon. It's going to be a hot day. South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama. Pretty hot in North Carolina, but not as hot as those places just to the south. And as we go, we'll be looking at those scattered storms firing again this afternoon into this evening. And just like we've seen, there'll be some wind damage reports, and there'll be some pretty prolific lightning with the storms that do fire. I think all of us have a little better coverage of showers and storms across the region tomorrow as a weakening front drops close by. So decent chance for some scattered showers and storms region-wide tomorrow for Wednesday. And then I'll just quickly scan through the model guidance here, and you'll notice there is not a lot of day-to-day change. That front will wash out, as most do this time of year. This is Thursday, there's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Just not a lot of change. A warm and muggy pattern, most highs in the low 90s, most lows in the low 70s, and each day featuring some chance of those afternoon and evening showers and storms. Now, there'll be daily variations into the extent and the coverage of those showers and storms, but the chances there, to some extent, each day. Looks like summertime. All right, also looking like summertime in the tropics. We've had this little area of disturbed weather out there in the Atlantic Ocean. It's been on the cusp of becoming classified as a tropical depression. Has not done so as yet at the time I'm cutting this video. And at the 2 a.m. update from the NHC, they have it in that moderate or that medium probability of developing category. And it actually looks pretty decent on the satellite imagery this morning. Pretty good, at least mid-level circulation associated with it. And wouldn't shock me at all if this became our first tropical depression of the season. Plenty of time to watch that, though. That is still way out into the Atlantic Ocean. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and God bless.